Okay, so what are we learning? Well, I'm learning a lot of things. I even learned that an innocent sounding phrase could be, oh God. So, what about those phrases we use every day that might not actually be so great for us? Like, I'm sorry. Well, okay, so if you step on someone's foot, if you accidentally hurt someone, make damn sure that you actually apologize. Of course, those normal phrases that one might try to say matter-of-factly because they might not like. I don't like arguments, and I don't really like my habit of confusing people, and sometimes I am ununderstandable and have to really think about it. And yeah. Well, for example, recently, rather than say with I'm sorry being a verbal tick, don't think the word I'm sorry, but maybe think of the Polish word for I'm sorry. Just the word, not the meaning. Przepraszam. That's probably wrong, and like the Polish word for please, proszę. Thus, S and the Z equals S, S equals Z, which, Polish, why are you so confusing? But anyway, so there's that. Learning when to say when. Learning to deal with things as they come, as opposed to bottling up, which would have been a great idea, and now I'm trying to deal the only way I know, which is, okay, give myself a rest and make cake, which I've inspired other people to do. I'm so glad to be a bad influence. It's so much fun. But yeah, maybe find a tangible way to deal, and dealing is important. If you lock yourself up, if you find yourself distracting yourself, maybe by making yourself overtired or over busy, that's not so great. And yeah, don't make my mistakes. But anyway, so for me, working on verbal tics, przepraszam. But the thing is, don't think about the translation of the word. Just think of the word and give yourself a bit of a pause. Wait, no, that's not what I mean to say. I'm going to think for a second before I speak and maybe work from there. So there we are. That's where I am. Wow. As much as I love language and weird puns and things like that, it is a big minefield, and I am truly shocked and weirded out. But I'm also trying gallows humor because that's how I roll, and if there were ever a time for gallows humor, it is now, when things look bleak and people are basically being eaten alive by their own brains, and misunderstandings can happen so easily. And wires can get crossed because people are emotional, and that's okay, by the way. Don't listen to anyone who tells you that you need to bottle up your emotions. And last thing, listen to yourself if you're feeling overwhelmed. But yeah, give yourself a break and don't try to hold back from emotions, and love you. And I know it's tough at the moment. It's really tough. But anyway, I'm going to quote Rousseau, not Marie Antoinette, and say, let them eat cake. Take good care.